every step I take, making every promise empty, pointing every finger at me, waiting like a stalking butler, who upon the finger rests, murdered now the battle must be, just because the sun has come. Mother Mary, won't you whisper something but the past and time? Mother Mary, won't you whisper something but the past and time? Why can we not be so just want to stop this over? Why can't we sleep forever? Just want to stop this over.
Such a bad sound.
Just a wordless fire. I am just an imbecile. I will only complicate you. Trust in me and flawless will. I will find a center in you. I will chew it up and leave. I will work to elevate you.
This is so fascinating from the vocal performance perspective alone. Yes, the band, one of the reasons I think they're an amazing band is because each person is so incredible at their instrument and they feature different instruments and they prominently. It's not just about the vocals, it's about the entire band and each member of the band being incredible at what they do.
Yo, he hasn't missed a note. Okay, just like the record, okay? Just like the record. Amazing performance. I can see why. All right, I've reacted to Black Sabbath. I've reacted to Metallica. I've reacted to a lot of metal bands so far. Tool is my favorite.
I don't know what it is. I feel like acoustically there are just some voices that sort of like get to certain people more than others. And that tone on Mother Mary, it was just like, oh, you can just kind of feel it in your bones. The characterization, the posture, all of that it's so, I'm really enjoying what he's doing with it. And then his phrasing in conjunction with the text, like when he starts asking why and he has these moments of questioning, you know, when you're in that position, you know, you're not stopping and saying, why this? Why that? No, it's just like it keeps pouring out of you. And so I love the way they wrote this song because it just feels so genuine and, you know, from a place of experience. I also really enjoyed those low notes at the end there. I don't know if they're going to get repeated, so I'm going to...
Well, this was both very unsettling and intriguing at the same time. Maynard is just giving himself to the moment and the lyrics. I can see the pain in his eyes, all that twitching in his body, and hear that ache shouting through his vocals.
Just enough to bring it down. Mother Mary, won't you whisper something but the past and time?
Haven't missed a note.
Mother Mary, won't you whisper something but the past and time? Why can't we not be sober? Just want to start this over. Why can't we sleep forever? Just want to stop this over. as well. I will find a center in you. I will chew it up and leave. Trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me. Why can't we not be sober? I just want to start this over. Why can't we sleep forever? I just want to start this over.
Wow.
He looks so good. Okay, that's it, go.
Out of his mind and giving that kind of performance. I'm convinced he's
Yeah,
acting.
I
Here I was thinking, there's no way I'm gonna like the live performance better than the studio version. And I was
That was very, very hard to listen to. It was that change with, speaking of the friend, and then when he, became, it's like he embodied the drug, like he became the drug, basically saying like how he was going to eat you, destroy you from the inside out. And I don't think he was being self-deprecating. I know the lyrics kind of sound self-deprecating, but from what I took from it was he was more saying like like he realizes what he's the drug is doing to his friend, and he is acknowledging the fact that like his friend is trying to come out of it, but it's killing him. It's not easy. It's a constant struggle. Of course I may be completely wrong.
His expression is probably the one that's hitting, like stabbing me the hardest in the chest, because it looks, with everything else that's going on, it looks and feels real. And I don't know what the story is in this particular case, but I mean, even looking at the lyrics of why can't we not be sober? Like, why do I have to be sober? Basically, not even why do I have to be sober, but do I have to be sober? Like, can I just not? Because I do think it is tricky with addiction. There's a struggle once you've been into a place of addiction to pull yourself out of that. And being sober is like, it's a lot easier to have like either not started it or to just be in it. Having gotten to know people who addiction is a significant part of their life, to the point where I actually don't know who this person would be if they were sober.
That was the weirdest performance I've ever seen, but it was so fucking intense at the same time. Like, it was proper, like, sing like nobody's watching. He really put everything into that. Like, you could see from the shitty quality video, you could still see the vein running up his neck and really putting everything into it. And then, like, that weird, like, he was, like, completely crippled. He literally crippled himself. He was trying so hard.
This was dark. This was actually really dark performance to watch. Like, I knew it's gonna be a little bit like more dirty, more raw kind of performance, but I definitely did not expect it to be like this level. He was not off pitch, but he was moving around the pitch. It's almost like a weird sound play for the audience. Like, something is happening there, you're not really sure what, so he is always tuning in and out and in and out, and that was really like mind-boggling. Like, I was trying to figure out what's actually even happening over there for a good part of the performance.
Really cool to see him perform, having just listened to sort of two disassociated tracks in terms of like no visuals. That was powerful, man. That was really powerful. Watching him sort of have this sort of like musical exorcism on stage, man. I mean, it looked like he was almost having withdrawals right there, or anxiety, just like gripping at his shirt.
I really wish that this song was longer. I have to say, I think I'm used to the more modern Tool songs being a little bit longer. I think it's fascinating though. He's going, I want. if I'm looking at these lyrics again, I want what I want, I want what I want, I want. Just it's so clear this this addiction that's driving, but also is necessary for a public facing career, and understanding how that might tear a person up.